This is Trivia for Kids, where it's not just for adults anymore.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Ren.
Hey, you're here with us for another episode of Trivia for Kids, the podcast.
Yeah.
Ren, we went to a parade this morning and we got, you guys got a whole bunch of candy. What was the score of the day? Like, what was the best thing you got at the parade?
I love those little candy money, Smartie thingies. Those little ones with, the cents on them.
Oh, kind of like bigger Smarties in a smaller package, and then they have
those are
currency
amazing
on
to
them?
me. Or we also got some little Sour Patch Kids watermelon ones, and that was
Yum.
really nice, but I already ate them all.
I know what your dad's favorite is, for sure.
Blue or vanilla. What are those
Right,
called?
the Tootsie Rolls, but they're in the blue wrapper, but they're vanilla flavored.
And they're not like those little small fruities. They're like
They're
big
bigger.
ones.
Yeah, those are Dan's favorite. Mine, I just am a lover of most candy. So
That's me too.
I think for breakfast I had a Twizzler, I had a Tootsie Roll and a caramel smushed
We got
together.
some watermelon Twizzlers. Those were pretty good.
It was an interesting, bad choice breakfast for me.
Yeah.
But you know what's not a bad choice?
No jokes.
You know it.
Woo!
Our first joke comes from listener Cameron.
Thank you, Cameron. Nice name.
That's your name.
Yeah.
Did you guys know Ren's real name is Cameron?
Probably not.
All right, but this is from a different Cameron. What has 4 wheels and flies?
I don't know.
A garbage truck. Like insect flies.
Oh.
Our next joke comes from Julian from Old Bridge, New Jersey.
Wow. Thank you, Julian.
Don't drive on that bridge. It's old. What did one piece of wood say to the other piece of wood?
I don't know.
I'm bored.
That's hilarious.
That's great. And our last joke comes from Cole.
Thank you, Cole.
What is a cat's favorite song?
Cat flushing the toilet.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Great jokes, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now it is time for some brain-busting, fun-learning trivia.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Here's how the show works. Trivia for Kids consists of 5 rounds with 7 questions each. We will announce the answers at the end of each round. Each new round will have a different category. After the 5th round, we will have the final exam, which will test you on the toughest questions we have covered in the previous rounds. Everyone ready? Let's get started.
Round number 1. The category is Epic Fails. Question 1. What toy was invented by accident when a scientist was trying to make rubber for airplane tires? Question 2. Which famous soft drink was originally made as a medicine for headaches? Question 3. What giant animal did the Trojans fail to realize had soldiers hiding inside it? Question 4. Which planet had a probe crash into it because scientists mixed up meters and feet? Question 5. Which sport once had a referee accidentally score a goal? Question 6. What animal got stuck inside a vending machine trying to steal snacks? Question 7. Which giant tower in Italy was a construction fail because it started to lean? Parent challenge. Which Major League Baseball team blamed the continuation of their World Series curse on a fan that interfered with a foul ball? Answers to round 1. Question 1. What toy was invented by accident when a scientist was trying to make rubber for airplane tires?
A bouncy ball?
Good guess. The answer is silly putty. During World War II, scientists wanted stronger rubber, but instead they made bouncy goo. Fail for planes, win for kids.
Yeah.
I feel like silly putty is a very old toy. Did you even know what it is?
Silly putty, yeah.
Yeah. It comes in a red egg, and it's tan putty that you can stretch and shape into things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question 2. Which famous soft drink was originally made as a medicine for headaches?
Coca-Cola.
You got it. It didn't cure headaches, but it became one of the world's most popular sodas. Coca-Cola, how does it rank in your list of favorite pops?
It's up there. I just wish it wasn't so unhealthy.
Pop is not healthy. We're
I
so
know.
right. We don't drink a lot of pop because
Yeah.
your mom is lame and won't let you drink.
Oh, that's okay.
It's not good for you, but it is tasty.
Mhm.
Question 3. What giant animal did the Trojans fail to realize had soldiers hiding inside it?
Horse. Trojan horse.
You are exactly right. The Trojan horse is a story from the Trojan War, where after a 10-year battle, Greek soldiers hid inside a giant wooden horse, presented to the Trojans as a gift. Trojan king's forces brought the horse into their impenetrable city, unaware that it contained the Greek army. That night, the Greeks emerged, opened the city gates for the returning Greek army, and conquered Troy. So basically, what that means is they built this giant horse. And it was big enough that a lot of the Greek army could hide inside of it. And they knocked on the door of the wall of the castle and they said, "We brought you a gift. Please take this giant horse." And the people of Troy were like, "Sweet, thank you so much." And they just rolled the horse right into their city. And then when everybody went to sleep, the Greek army jumped out and opened the gates and conquered Troy after 10 years of battle.
Imagine being the king, just like, oh, would you look at that? There's people coming out of the wall. Oh my goodness, there's people coming out of the wall.
What do we do? Question 4. Which planet had a probe crash into it because scientists mixed up meters and feet?
I'm gonna guess Mars.
You're right. In 1999, the Mars Climate Orbiter was lost due to a navigation error caused by a failure to translate English units to metric. This discrepancy led to incorrect trajectory calculations, causing the spacecraft to enter the Martian atmosphere at too low an altitude and ultimately burn up or be flung out into space.
Wow.
So in America, we use feet and yards and inches, whereas everywhere else in the world, they use the metric system, which is like meters
Yeah.
and those sorts of things. Anyway, they're not the same thing. And whoever was sending this to Mars didn't calculate it differently and they crashed it into Mars. Not good.
Imagine being the person that crashed it into Mars.
Right? They probably felt as silly as the Trojan King. Question 5. Which sport once had a referee accidentally score a goal?
Football. No. Soccer.
Well, you're kind of right. Football and soccer are technically the same thing. It is soccer. The referee was positioned near the goal line when a ball was hit cross and deflected off a player and struck the ref, sending the ball into the net. According to the rules, since the ball hit an active match official, it is considered in play and the goal was awarded. Question 6. What animal got stuck in a vending machine trying to steal snacks?
A raccoon.
How'd you know?
Because that's the only animal that likes our stuff.
A raccoon was famously caught red-handed getting stuck inside a vending machine while trying to steal snacks at Pine Ridge High School in Deltona, Florida in August 2019.
Weird.
I bet it was adorable. And I bet that raccoon had all the snacks pulled off all the shelves. I wonder if he ate most of them.
Yeah, maybe.
I would think he probably, I wonder if he could get into the bags. Probably.
Well, they have those little
They do have pretty
fingers.
human-y fingers. Question 7. Which giant tower in Italy was a construction fail because it started leaning?
The Leaning Tower of Pisa.
So what happened was when they built this beautiful cylindrical tower in Pisa, they didn't dig far enough to see that one side of the tower was built on rock-ish ground and one was built on sandish ground. So over time, the one side in the sand is slowly sinking farther and farther into the earth, causing it to tip even more. Parent challenge. Which Major League Baseball team blamed the continuation of their World Series curse on a fan who interfered with a foul ball?
Cubs.
You're right. It is the Chicago Cubs. Here's the story. The Cubs had not won the World Series in a really, really long time, and they thought that they were cursed. Well, back in 2003, the Chicago Cubs had a really, really good team, and they were making their way into the postseason. Like, they were in the playoffs, and they were winning, and they were on a roll to get to the World Series. Here is what happened. It was the top of the 8th inning, and the Cubs were up 3-0, and they had one out. And the guy batting hit a foul ball. And the Cubs left fielder was going for the ball, and it was in the field enough that he was going to be able to make the catch. However, a fan reached out and knocked the ball away from the left fielder. So instead of them getting the second out, it was just ruled a foul ball, and the batter got to keep batting. Well, the Cubs absolutely fell apart after this happened. And in that inning, the Marlins ended up scoring 8 runs. So instead of the game staying at 3-0, it was then 8-3, and the Marlins won the game. And then the next game, everybody was so flustered, the Cubs lost that game too and ruined their chance at the World Series.
Imagine being the one person that just can't catch.
Yep, and that fan was not liked. He probably went into hiding because the Chicago Cubs fans were very, very angry. And the truth is, it wasn't this fan's fault. Everybody makes mistakes. The Cubs could have gotten 2 more outs, gotten out of the inning, and won the game, but they didn't. And the fan got blamed, which it wasn't his fault. You know, like, sometimes things just happen. The Cubs did win 10 plus years later, so the curse was broken and the Cubs are fine again. But anyway, that poor guy, he made a real bad choice. Round number 2, the category is Foods of the World. Question 1. Farfalla is a type of pasta from Italy that looks like tiny what? Shells, bow ties, or wagon wheels? Question 2. Black Forest cake from Germany is made with what fruit? Raspberries, strawberries, or cherries? Question 3. Yakitori is a type of food made by grilling chicken on sticks like tiny kebabs. Which country does it come from? Question 4. Ratatouille is a French dish made mostly of what? Vegetables, meat, or bread? Question 5. What spicy drink from India is made with tea, milk, and spices like cinnamon? Question 6. Feta is a Greek type of what food? Question 7. What Middle Eastern dip is made from chickpeas and eaten with pita bread or vegetables? Parent challenge. What Australian spread is salty, brown, and made from yeast? And now the answers to round number 2. our family foodie, is here. Hi, Quinn.
I'm the family foodie?
Yeah, well, of the kids. Dad and I are foodies. We like to try and eat new foods.
Oh, I thought you meant like the foodie that always eats all the food.
No, a foodie is somebody who just like loves food and likes to try new things. And
Yeah, I like to try new things.
Question 1. Farfalla is a type of pasta from Italy that looks like tiny what? Shells, bow ties, or wagon wheels?
I'm gonna go shells.
The answer is bow ties.
Oh my word.
Farfalla means butterflies in Italian, which makes sense because they look like wings.
Yeah.
Question 2. Black Forest cake from Germany is made with what fruit? Raspberries, strawberries, or cherries?
Oh, I'm gonna go raspberries.
The answer is cherries. This cake has chocolate, whipped cream, and cherries from Germany's Black Forest. Hence,
Wow.
Black Forest cake. Question 3. Yakitori is a type of food made by grilling chicken on sticks like tiny kebabs. Which country does it come from?
Sweden.
Yakitori comes from
Yaki.
Japan. Yaki means grilled and tori means bird. So grilled chicken on a kebab is yakitori in Japan. Question 4. Ratatouille is a French dish made mostly of what? Vegetables, meat, or bread?
Vegetables.
That is correct. It has eggplant, zucchini, and tomatoes, and there's even a movie named after it. I bet you knew what Ratatouille was because of the movie. When Ego at the end eats the ratatouille and then he has the flashback to his childhood. During COVID, when we were desperate for things to do, we
tried ratatouille.
we had
one time.
international food nights, and I made ratatouille one night. I thought it was delicious. You guys were pretty young, though, so a full dish made of just vegetables wasn't a huge hit.
I don't know. Like, once you know it's made of vegetables, it looks so good. When I was younger, and I was like, I want to eat that so bad. But knowing that it's just vegetables turns it off a little bit.
I think it's delicious, though. Question 5. What spicy drink from India is made with tea, milk, and spices like cinnamon?
I don't know.
Chai.
I am so terrible today.
Chai is a warm, sweet, and spicy tea, and Quinn's favorite tea. So how did you miss this one?
I didn't know it was Indian.
Yeah, India is where most of the spices of the world
yeah.
come from. So
But like China or something, because like chai in China.
Chai comes from China. No, chai comes from India. Question 6. Feta is a Greek type of what food?
I know this one. It's cheese.
It is cheese. Feta cheese is crumbly and salty and often used in salads and is so delicious. You guys know my love of cheese. Feta is right up at the top.
Cheese.
Oh man, I love feta. Question 7. What Middle Eastern dip is made from chickpeas and eaten with pita bread or vegetables?
Hummus.
You got it. Hummus is smooth, creamy, and healthy, and delicious. Do you like hummus?
Mm-mm.
You don't like hummus? I bought it for a
No,
while, and
I
I
don't
was
like chickpeas.
I was the only one who ate it, so I quit buying it because I felt like all I was
No.
doing was eating hummus because nobody else was eating it, and I didn't want it to go to waste. Parent challenge. What Australian spread is salty, brown, and made from yeast?
Let me guess. It's going to be like Nutella or something.
It's like that, but it's a very specific Australian thing that only Australians typically like. The answer is Vegemite.
Never heard of that in my life.
They haven't even ever talked about that on Bluey.
No.
I'm surprised. Australians love it on toast, but many visitors find it strange. So it is like a salty brown spread. I've never had it, so I don't know how to describe it, but I just know that Australians love it and everybody else is like, ugh. So I would love to try it sometime. Round 3, the category is butterflies. Question 1. How many wings does a butterfly have? Question 2. What do butterflies use their proboscis for? To help navigate their migration, to drink nectar, or to detect predators? Question 3. How long do most butterflies live? A few days, a few weeks, or a few years? Question 4. True or false? The color of a caterpillar will be the same as the color of the butterfly. Question 5. What butterfly did Eric Carle make famous in his book? Question 6. What season do you see the most butterflies? Question 7. What happens if a butterfly's wings get too wet? Parent challenge. Spiracles help a butterfly do what? Third round answers. Question 1. How many wings does a butterfly have?
2.
The answer is 4. They have 2 wings on each side, and they are called forewings and hindwings, and they work together to help butterflies fly. Yeah, so if you look at them, they kind of have like a top wing and a bottom wing on each side. Question 2. What do butterflies use their proboscis for? To help them navigate migration, to drink nectar, or to detect predators?
I'm going to say to help with navigation.
The answer is to drink nectar. A proboscis is like a long straw that rolls up when not in use. An elephant's trunk is also a proboscis.
Oh.
So yeah, it has this nose-looking thing that unrolls, drinks the nectar, and then zips back up and curls back up. Can you think of something else that might have a proboscis?
Anteater?
Anteater. Very good. You're right. Question 3. How long do most butterflies live? A few days, a few weeks, or a few years?
Years.
The answer is a few weeks. Most butterfly species have a relatively short adult lifespan, typically ranging from 1 to 2 weeks. However, some species, particularly those that hibernate or migrate, can live for several months and in some cases even close to a year.
Oh, I was thinking of the monarch butterfly and like how they travel, and I was like, well, why would they migrate if they die in like
Right.
weeks? So I said years.
So that was a good thought, yeah. Monarchs live longer, but most butterflies only live for a couple of weeks. Question 4. True or false? The color of a caterpillar will be the same as the color of the butterfly.
False.
Right. The color of the caterpillar does not determine the color that the butterfly will become. While caterpillars and butterflies share some color patterns, they often exhibit different, distinct color strategies. Caterpillars are primarily focused on eating and growing, while butterflies are concerned with reproduction and dispersal. Some caterpillars are brightly colored to deter predators, while others blend in with their environment. Adult butterflies often use vibrant colors to attract mates and signal their presence. So they look different for different reasons because caterpillars need to stay safe to grow into butterflies, and butterflies need to reproduce to make more caterpillars.
Yeah.
The circle of life. Question 5. What butterfly did Eric Carle make famous in his book?
The yellow one.
The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Oh, I thought you meant butterfly.
Well, it turns into a butterfly. This story taught millions of kids about metamorphosis. Question 6. What season do you see the most butterflies?
Spring.
The answer is summer. Flowers bloom and provide lots of nectar. Therefore, butterflies survive the best in summer. Question 7. What happens if a butterfly's wings get too wet?
They can't fly anymore?
You're right, it can't fly until they dry. Their wings are delicate and covered in tiny scales. Wet wings become too heavy and prevent the butterfly from generating enough lift for flight. Butterflies often need to dry their wings before they can fly, and they typically seek out a sunny spot to help the evaporation process. I'm glad they can dry out so that they can still fly. I thought the answer was just like they're out of luck, but nope, they just have to dry them off. Parent challenge. Spiracles help a butterfly do what?
Navigate.
The answer is breathe. Butterflies breathe using a system of small openings and tubes, not lungs like humans. They have tiny holes on the sides of their bodies called spiracles. These spiracles open into a network of tubes called trachea, which carry oxygen throughout the butterfly's body.
Oh.
Don't have lungs, they have spiracles. Round number 4. The category is colors. Question 1. What color are most strawberries before they ripen? Question 2. What do you get when you mix blue and red paint? Question 3. What is the rarest color for naturally occurring flowers? Question 4. What color is a polar bear's skin? Question 5. What color do brides often wear at weddings? Question 6. What color are baby pandas when they are born? Question 7. What color is a stoplight when it means slow down or take caution? Parent challenge. What is the rarest color of a M&M candy in a bag? Answers to round 4. Question 1. What color are most strawberries before they ripen?
Green.
Green or white is correct. Strawberries start out green or white and slowly turn red as they get sweet and juicy. Yum. What do green strawberries taste like?
Probably sour.
Sour, yeah. Strawberries aren't sweet until they get red and ready. Question 2. What do you get when you mix blue and red paint?
I'm a yellow. No, what?
Blue and red make
Purple. Oh my goodness.
Question 3. What is the rarest color for a naturally occurring flower?
Maroon.
Maroon. Wow, the answer is blue.
Oh.
True blue flowers are very rare in nature. Question 4. What color is a polar bear's skin?
Black.
You're right, it is black. This dark skin helps polar bears absorb and trap heat from the sun, which is essential for survival in the cold Arctic environment. The black skin also helps provide the bear from harmful UV radiation as it contains a higher concentration of melanin. The fur, in contrast, is not white, but transparent and hollow. It only appears white because it scatters sunlight, providing camouflage in the snow.
Oh.
Crazy.
Did you know that polar bears are more dangerous than grizzly bears?
Yes, I did know that. Polar bears are huge and very vicious. Yep.
Yeah.
Question 5. What color do brides often wear at weddings?
White.
That's right. In many cultures, white symbolizes purity and new beginnings. You know what color my dress was when we got married?
Pink.
It was white.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna
Trick question. Question 6. What color are baby pandas when they are born?
Black.
They are pink.
What?
Baby pandas are born a pinkish color with hairless skin and no black and white markings. Their iconic black and white fur and markings gradually develop and grow during the first few weeks after birth, eventually giving them their distinctive appearance. So just like baby mice, baby pandas are born hairless and little pink things. Question 7. What color is a stoplight when it means slow down or take caution?
Yellow.
Yellow is correct. A steady yellow light warns that a red light is coming, signaling the need to slow down and prepare to stop. Parent challenge. What is the rarest color of an M&M candy in the bag?
Green.
The answer is brown. Brown is usually the least common color that they put in the M&M mix. Poor brown. What's your favorite M&M color in the bag to eat?
I'm gonna have to go with the original red.
Oh, you like red?
I don't taste a difference.
There is no taste difference, but I prefer to eat the greens. I like to eat them in an order. Like I'll eat all of the, I don't know, I think I usually eat blues first because they're my least favorite for some reason. I always eat greens last because they're my favorite.
Yeah, that's why I am with Skittles, because those always taste different.
Those do have different flavors
Red
though.
is definitely my favorite through and through.
Round 5. The category is geography. Question 1. Which continent has the Amazon rainforest? Question 2. What country is shaped like a boot? France, Italy, or Spain? Question 3. Which city is called the Big Apple? Question 4. True or false? Sydney is the capital of Australia. Question 5. Which island country is closest to the North Pole? Question 6. Which ocean is the smallest in the world? Question 7. Which U.S. state has the Grand Canyon? Arizona, New Mexico, or Utah? Parent challenge. What do you call smaller rivers and streams that flow into a larger river or lake? Answers to the last round. Question 1. Which continent has the Amazon rainforest?
Asia. Europe.
The answer,
Africa.
the answer,
Australia.
the answer is South America.
No.
The Amazon is the largest rainforest in the world. It is mostly in the country of Brazil, which is in South America.
I didn't know that Brazil was in South.
We're recording this on Labor Day, which is a break from school, and I think Quinn's brain is completely disengaged today. You're just on vacation. Your brain is like, holiday, whoa. Question 2. What country is shaped like a boot? France, Italy, or Spain?
It's actually Mongolia. No, I'm just messing. It's Italy.
Italy is correct. So if you look at what Italy looks like, it looks like a boot with a little kind of heel on it. So you could say like, oh, Venice, that's up on the calf of the boot, and Rome is on the shin, and Naples is more toward the heel of the boot. Just like Michigan is in the shape of a mitten. So if you talk to somebody from Michigan and ask where it is geographically, they'll hold up their hand like a mitten and point to their hand.
They actually will?
Yep. Question 3. Which city is called the Big Apple?
Chicago.
The answer is New York City.
What?
The term the Big Apple was used in the horse racing community to refer to the significant prizes offered at New York City's prestigious tracks. So this one newspaper guy called New York City the Big Apple, and it stuck. That's it. Question 4, true or false? Sydney is the capital of Australia.
True.
It is false. The capital of Australia is Canberra.
Never heard of that.
Well, that's the capital. I bet they eat Vegemite there.
Just kick me out already.
Question 5. Which island country is closest to the North Pole?
I don't know.
The answer is Greenland.
I didn't know that was an island.
Greenland is the world's largest island, actually. We've had that question on our show quite a few times.
What? I don't think so.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think so.
The population of Greenland is about 56,000 people. Greenland is largely uninhabitable due to its massive ice sheet and harsh Arctic climate. Approximately 80% of the island is covered by a thick ice sheet, leaving only a narrow coastal fringe for human habitation. The extreme cold, long periods of darkness, and limited land further restrict the population. So Greenland is basically like an ice cube with a tiny little area around it where people live.
And then Iceland is green.
Yeah, they're the opposite. Greenland is made of ice, and Iceland is made of green. Question 6. Which ocean is the smallest in the world?
The Indian.
The answer is the Arctic.
No, it's not! What?
It is the smallest and the coldest ocean, and it is located around the North Pole, probably near Greenland.
Oh.
Question 7. Which U.S. state has the Grand Canyon? Arizona, New Mexico, or Utah?
Arizona.
That's right. The Grand Canyon is one of the biggest natural canyons in the world. Parent challenge. What do you call smaller rivers and streams that flow into larger rivers or lakes?
Banks.
These are called tributaries.
Did not know that.
Or affluents. So if you have a little stream or river that flows into a bigger one, it is a tributary. And now it's time for the final exam. Now remember, you've heard these questions in the previous rounds, but these were the hardest ones we've had. So use your memory and try to think back to what the answers are. Question 1. Ratatouille is a French dish made mostly of what?
Vegetables.
Question 2. What color is a polar bear's skin?
Black.
Question 3. Which U.S. state has the Grand Canyon?
Arizona.
Question 4. What do butterflies use their proboscis for?
To drink nectar.
Question 5. Black Forest cake from Germany is made with what fruit?
Cherries.
Question 6. What giant animal did the Trojans fail to realize had soldiers hiding in it?
The Trojan horse.
Question 7. Which island country is closest to the North Pole?
And that is Greenland.
And thanks this week to Rocco for giving us the idea for Foods of the World.
Thank you, Rocco.
And Timothy and Hannah for butterflies.
Thank you, Timothy and Hannah.
And now it's birthday time for the birthdays. Our first birthday shout out is a belated one and goes out to listener Aiden, who is turning 9. Happy birthday, Aiden. He loves competing at his ninja gym and might want to be a broadcaster when he gets older. Aiden enjoys spending time with his friends and is deciding between piano or violin for his upcoming school year. His dad says, any recommendations? I played the piano when I was younger, and I know that in order for Ren to play the drums in the band, she had to play the piano, but I love the violin. Oh man, I don't think you could go wrong either way, Aiden. Tough call. But I would say, if it were me, I would start with piano, because that will give you the foundation of the notes and the music to then learn other instruments in the future, like maybe the violin. Happy birthday, Aiden, you're turning 9, and you love to compete at your ninja gym. And you might want to be a broadcaster when you grow up. You love spending time with your friends, and you want to play piano or violin. Good luck with that, Aiden. Happy 9th, yeah! Our next shout out goes to listener Natalia, who is turning 9 on September 9th. And September is the 9th month of the year, so she is 9 on 9/9. So that is like a triple golden birthday. Natalia lives in Dallas, Texas, and she is a wonderful big sister. She enjoys gymnastics, reading, and theater, and she wants to be an animal trainer at the Georgia Aquarium when she grows up. She enjoys learning about animals, and she loves her pets, which includes a dog, 2 chameleons, 1 green anole, which is a different type of lizard, and many fish. Natalia, happy triple golden birthday. You live in Dallas and you are a great big sis. You love gymnastics and reading and theater. You want to be an animal trainer when you grow up. You love learning all about animals and you have a lot of pets like a dog and some chameleons and an knoll and lots of fish. Happy birthday, Natalia. Happy 9th on the 9th of the 9th month. And our last shout out goes to listener Remy, who is turning 6. Happy birthday, Remy. Remy is sweet, thoughtful, and funny, and he wants to be a Lego master model builder when he grows up. Remy loves Lego, Super Mario Brothers, and monster trucks, and he is the best big brother to his little sister, Annie. Remy started kindergarten this year, and your mom says we are so proud of you. Remy, you are turning 6. You love Legos and Super Marios and monster trucks. And you're an awesome brother. You start kindergarten. We hope that it's the best year. Happy 6th, Remy. You are awesome. And here's your conversation starter. We talked about what kind of candy was your favorite that you got at the parade today. Well, what kind of candy is your favorite overall?
Oh, that's hard. I don't know. I like them all.
You like all candies?
That's hard.
This weekend, I had a Take 5, a Reese's Take 5. Have you ever had one of those? It's like a Reese's peanut butter cup, but it has pretzels and nuts and, oh my word, they're so delicious. It has pretzels in it.
My favorite one might just be M&M's.
Well, what kind of M&Ms are your favorite?
Just the regular. Just
plain M&Ms, huh?
I just love chocolate.
All right.
Sushi's so good.
All right. Thank you for listening, everybody. Goodbye. Thank you so much for listening to Trivia for Kids. We love having you play along with us. If you had fun today, don't forget to leave us a 5-star review. It really helps other kids and families find our show. Want a special birthday shout out on the podcast? Sign up as a paid Patreon subscriber and send us a message so we can celebrate you. And hey, don't miss out on any of the fun. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch all of our live trivia videos and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook to keep up with the latest questions and silliness. Thanks again for joining us today. Until next time, keep learning, keep laughing, and keep loving trivia.